So I was ready to record this video and then I couldn't find the case for this game, but I have found it now. And so I can record the intro for this video. The next game I'm going to do a video of is Wiz and Liz for the Sega Mega Drive. And this is a game that I just chose to play because I really have nothing to go by rather than what I want to do videos of. People don't really comment on my videos and they certainly don't make all that many suggestions. So I'm just going to do this game. But this is a game that I saw a video of and I thought I'd take a chance on it. And it was very cheap at the time. I think I got it for about £6 on eBay. And it quickly became one of my favourite games for the Mega Drive. So it's very unique, but it's good fun. Of course, you've got the standard Mega Drive manual as well inside. Yeah, anyway. So yes, here's the cartridge. I have my Mega Drive set up, so let's play some Wiz and Liz. It's a little bit dusty. I realise I'm probably going to end up talking over the music quite a lot, but it's just what I do. I put narration in my videos, so I apologise. That's the plot for you. The wabbits have been taken, and you have to get them back. And they are called wabbits, by the way. That is what they are called in this. I think this game was published by Psygnosis. There you go, Wiz and Liz. So that is quite a nice, charming intro. I think the people that made this game ended up working on Fur Fighters and Metropolis Street Racer for the Dreamcast. You can sort of tell that this is a European-made game. It's a British game, but you can tell it's a European game because it has that sort of cute but ugly thing, where sometimes ugly characters are sometimes the good guys, and it does sort of give it away that it's a European-made game. I have to mix that first spell, which will open up the levels. There's two main areas in this. There's the home and then there's the levels, and you'll go back and forth between the two. So, did you know what was going on there? I'll try to summarise it as quickly as I can. You have to collect all the wabbits, and when you do, they release letters, and that will spell out a word. Once you've spelt out the word, then you're on to phase 2, where you have to collect all the rest of the wabbits, but they start releasing magic fruit and stars and extra time and all sorts of different power-ups. And once you've collected all the wabbits, then you've completed that level. And then there's 2 rounds of that, and then back to the home. And so that's pretty much what you have to do. So you can see there now they've started spawning cabbages, and if I collect enough of these, then I get a cabbage to take home, and I'll be able to use it for a spell. Alright, so there we go, we've completed that level. And the most fun part of the game is actually just finding out what all the fruit combinations do. You put 2 of them in the cauldron and you can get a power-up, you can get a mini-game, sometimes you get absolutely nothing. I think one of them even gives you a joke game over, just to troll you. And yeah, there's just lots of different things. There's loads and loads of different fruit combinations. But what you really want to do is you really want to open up the fruit shop. I don't have the right fruits to open up the fruit shop yet. I'll need to go back to the levels again. And I don't know if you've noticed, but in the bottom right hand corner it says that there's only 22 seconds left. Time doesn't reset when you go into a new level. That time remains the same throughout all of the levels, and really that's the only way you can lose, is by running out of time. And so it kind of makes these levels a bit of a mad dash. Door open, and I've opened up the fruit shop. Now I must say, I restarted this game about 4 times and I never ended up getting the right fruit to open up the fruit shop. But I really do like to have that when I play this game, because it gives you a lot more flexibility. The stars that you can collect is just basically money that you can spend on fruits. Now I've got the shop. I can sell. I can sell a mango to get a few extra stars, and then I can buy. I could buy some extra time if I wanted. I kind of wanted to buy a cherry, but I don't have enough money for that. When I was playing this, I did have a guide open with lots of spells. The recording, there are periods where I'm just stood still for a long time, which I'll cut a lot of that out. But most of the fun of the game really is just finding different spell combinations. Alright, okay, so I've run out of time and I've lost a life here. But that's fine, that is to be expected. That is perfectly normal. Alright, let's spell out Gorpus. And then get, I think that's a potato. I always think that's an onion, but it's not. I think that's a potato. These levels really are manic. They're absolutely crazy. But you know, there's a balancing act to be had, I suppose, because you don't want to spend too much time messing about in these levels, but you also want to collect quite a lot of stuff before you leave. I've got a few fruits. I might be able to sell some of these fruits and buy something a bit better. Oh, bonus round. So I must have collected all of the letters at the bottom there. BONUS. I didn't realise I'd done that. You get a separate timer for this one. But it's quite handy actually to sort of collect as much time and as much stars as you can. Oh, 1 second to go. Alright, yeah, so I've got quite a few more stars there. So I might be able to buy something interesting from the shop. I don't remember, it's been a long time since I played this game, but I think there is a door you can open with the right spell that tells you what each of those words mean. But you have to pay for it, I think. But, you know, it's just... They had lots and lots of fruit combinations, so they've just added all of this extra stuff you can do. So there's mini games, there's a sound test, you can have like cameos from lemmings in the levels, and yeah, there's loads and loads of things to discover. The main game itself is very, very simple, but there's just a lot of little extra Easter eggs here and there. And this is a brilliant game. It's completely unique, and I think they did a really good job making it. All right, so let's sell. Yeah, let's sell those two, and let's buy a lemon. And a bit of extra time as well, why not? So what do I get with a strawberry and a lemon? I'm pretty sure when I was playing this I was looking it up, but I can't remember what it is I get for this. What's through the door? Yeah, it's just a little graphics demo they programmed in as an Easter egg. How many Mega Drive games are there that you see things like this included? And when you think about it, people that bought this game originally, they might not have ever discovered this if they hadn't gone through all the different colour combinations, the different fruit combinations. And once you're done, you can press the start button and just end it. Yeah, so what's the next level? I've got 1 minute 8 seconds to do this. I don't know if you noticed, but as the levels progress, other little things start getting added to make it trickier. You get things like self-detonating rabbits, and I think letters come out less often. it's completely up to you at this point whether you just collect all the rabbits and get out of there, or whether you collect all the time bonuses and stars and things. But I think ideally what you would want to do is collect as many fruits as you possibly can, and once you've discovered the useful spells to give you more stars, to give you more time, then just take advantage of them and just keep yourself going, because I don't think you'd be able to beat this game on your first turn, your first time, because you simply don't know what spells you would need. Like you saw earlier, some of the spells don't give you anything. Should I? Ah, extra life. Okay. I've got an extra life and I've got some extra time. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to skip to where I get to the boss. Once you've beaten all the levels, there is a boss. There's no shooting, or this is a game for pacifists, because there's absolutely no shooting or anything like that in this game. There are bosses, and so you do end up with an attack. So you hold down the A button and you do a little targeted attack. I can't really fault this game in any way at all. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and it really is a hidden gem on the Mega Drive. It was ported to the Amiga around the same time as well, because Psygnosis were very, very heavy in their support for the Amiga. So this was on the Amiga, and I think the Mega Drive one is the better game of the two. That isn't the end of the game, that is just the first boss, actually. It's a good idea, I think, for people to just explore a little bit deeper into the games that were released for these old retro consoles, because there's still plenty of games for people to discover. And this is one of the better ones. So there you go. That's Wiz and Liz. Thank you for watching.